the heartbeat of America. Listen to the heartbeat of America. Yeah, it's the season in the air, the color open space. Mountain Lake, magic place, feel the heartbeat of America.
When your heart beats for the great outdoors, see your Chevy dealer, where you'll find over 90 different ways to enjoy it all.
Oh, the heartbeat of America. Chevrolet. That's today's Chevy truck.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Joseph here once again. Today I'm at Wanda Blackwells Credit Cars in Bentonville, Arkansas. And today I have a very special and unique treat for you. This is a 1987 Chevrolet Silverado C-10. This will be a full in-depth tour of the Silverado square body. We'll start it up, show the engine, show you many of the features on the interior as well as the exterior, go over the history of this particular platform, and show you many of the features on the interior as well as the exterior. So, without further ado, let's go and start it up, let it run. The Chevrolet Suburban is an extended-length sport utility vehicle, or SUV, from the Chevrolet Motors Corporation. The name started in 1934 for the 1935 United States model year, making it the longest continually used automobile nameplate in production. It has traditionally been one of General Motors' most profitable vehicles. The 1935 first-generation carryall Suburban was one of the first production all-metal bodied station wagons. It now comes with three engine options, a 5.3-liter V8, 6.2-liter V8, or a 3-liter inline-six turbo diesel. The seventh generation, 1973 to 1991. Also called the Chevrolet Fernando, which was the Brazilian version. The production of the seventh generation was from 1973 to 1991 and 1989 to 1996 in Brazil. It was assembled in Flint, Michigan, Janesville, Wisconsin, and São Caetano do Sul, Brazil. Body styles: 4-door SUV, 2-door SWB SUV in Brazil, and a 4-door pickup truck. Layout: front engine, rear-wheel drive, and 4-wheel drive configuration. It's under the C-K series platform. It's related to the Chevrolet K Blazer and GMC K Jimmy, Chevrolet and GMC CK platform. The engine options included a 4-liter 245 cubic inch inline 4 in Brazil, a 5.7-liter 350 cubic inch LF9 V8 from 1978 to 1981, a 6.2-liter 379 cubic inch Detroit diesel V8 from 1982 to 1991. In gasoline configuration, there was also a 250 cubic inch inline 6 4.1 liter, a 305 5-liter V8, a 307 5-liter V8 in 1973. Also, there were several other revisions of the 350 cubic inch 5.7 liter, a 400 cubic inch 6.6 liter in 1976 through 1980, and a 7.4 liter 454 V8 was also offered. There was 2 manual transmission options available, a 3-speed manual and a 4-speed manual, as well as a 3-speed THM 350, 3-speed automatic, a THM 400, a 700 R4 from 1981 through 91, and the 4L80-E in 1991. Wheelbase 129.5 inches, length 219.1 inches, width 79.6 inches, height for the R10 was 72 inches, the V10 73.8, the R20 74.3, and the V20 76.1. Curb weight was 5,837 pounds. With the third generation rounded line CR and KV models, the Suburban became a 4-door vehicle. The rounded line 1970s body style remained largely unchanged for 19 model years, making this series the longest Suburban generation in production. 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive models were both available in 1/2 and 3/4 ton chassis. Suburbans were manufactured from 1973, now had 2 doors on each side. The previous generation just had 1 door on the driver's side. Front and rear air conditioning, a baggage rack, a heater under the third seat, and step plates for easier access. A new Eaton automatic differential lock was introduced as an optional extra for the rear differential. For 1973 model years, the base engine was the 250 cubic inch inline 6, producing 100 net horsepower, with a 307 or 350 cubic inch small block V8, or the new for 1973 454 cubic inch big block V8s, producing 240 horsepower, became an option. The 307 V8 was dropped for 1974, supplemented by the 305 and 400 small block V8s in 1976. The 400 was dropped after 1980, leaving the 350 as the only available engine in the K series. Suburbans as the 454 was not yet offered in 4-wheel drive in 1982. A new 6.2 liter 379 cubic inch Detroit diesel V8 engine was also offered, producing 130 horsepower and 240 ounce-feet of torque. The diesel later became the engine choice for Suburbans exported to Europe from the United States, except for the discontinuation of the 305 V8 in 1988. The engine lineup continued mostly unchanged with the 350, 454, and 6.2 Detroit diesel until the Suburban's redesign onto the GMT 400 chassis in 1992. The 3-speed Hydromatic Turbo 350 and 400 automatic transmissions were available, and the 4-speed Hydromatic Turbo 700R4 was also introduced in 1981 and was available with the small block and 6.2-liter diesel engines. Towing packages with the lower axle ratio and heavy-duty cooling additions were optioned. Trim options included the base model Custom Deluxe before 1975, Scottsdale or High Sierra after, and an upgraded Cheyenne Super before 1975, Silverado or Sierra Classic after. Optional second and third row bench seats allowed for 9-passenger riding configurations. A popular in-gate option was offered to replace the conventional barn swing panel doors. The in-gate included a hidden manual crank handle on the exterior for lowering the rear glass. In-gates could also be ordered with an electrically operated window regulator to replace the exterior crank, which used a key to operate. Once the rear glass was down, the tailgate became a pickup style that folded down for cargo loading. Rear floor heat and ceiling air conditioning systems were optional. The standard 25-gallon fuel tank could be replaced with a 30-gallon fuel tank from 1973 or a 40-gallon from 1974. For model year 1981, automatic locking front hubs were added for shift-on-the-move 4-wheel drive models, also called shift-on-the-fly, and the MP208 transfer case replaced the MP205 in most models. For 1984, asbestos was removed from rear brakes, and for 1985, a new grille was revised. A total of 64,670 Suburbans were manufactured in 1985. For model year 1987, the method of fuel delivery for the engines was switched from carburation to electronic fuel injection. However, the 454 cubic inch or 7.4 liter displacement engine carburetors were still made available along with electronic fuel injection for the 1979 through 89 model years. The system that GM chose to use was called throttle body injection, or TBI. Suburbans gained rear-wheel anti-lock braking systems, or ABS, for 1990 model year. A heavy-duty 4-speed automatic transmission, the 4L80-E, was added in 1991. Also for 1989, the grille was redesigned again to accommodate a quad side-by-side headlight setup and a larger marker lights turn signal system than the previous dual-filament single headlight setup, which was styled congruently with the GMT 400 light-duty trucks. Economy models usually used for fleet usage were available with only 2 headlights, again based on the base model CK platform series. GM temporarily changed the usual CK design to the R and V for the 1987 through 91 model years. This was done to avoid confusion with the new GMT 400-based Chevrolet CK pickup trucks, which were introduced in 1987 during the overlap period. The owner was nice enough for me to be able to come out and review this truck. It is a owner vehicle of the dealership, but if the numbers are right, he might think about selling it. It's a lime green exterior with a tan cloth interior with chrome accenting throughout. $45,107 miles. Fires right up. Automatic windows. Vent windows. We're going to put it on vent temporarily. Turn on the lights, as well as the hazards. We'll take a look at the exterior. Silverado 10 nameplate. Aftermarket American Racing Rally wheels. Dual exhaust. Absolutely fantastic condition. Let's take a look at the engine. Find the hood release. There it is. One of the ones that fold out and up. 352 barrel. .7 liter. Purrs like a kitten, as all 350s do. Very nice. Let's take a look at the interior, shall we? Starting on the driver's side. Go on and turn on the AC, which it does work in this truck. Roll up the driver's side window. Nice tint. Very large cabin. Almost limousine-like, honestly. Center storage cubby. Different gauges. You got your voltage, oil, and coolant temperature, miles per hour, fuel indicator, climate control with different zones, max, norm, bi-leveling, vent, heat, and defrost temperature. Looks like it's an AM FM radio from AC Delco, and it works.
And an offensive line considered one of the greatest in college football. That talented Irish squad didn't disappoint. They went on from an undefeated season and won the national championship after defeating.
Very nice. Very fluid power steering. Basically toss it back and forth. I'm going to say it's a 4-speed. I'm going to put in the description on the screen if it's a 3-speed, but I'm going to say it's a 4-speed automatic with overdrive. It's got 2 Ds, so I believe it's a 4-speed. If not, it's a 3-speed with overdrive. Very nice. I want to take a look at the rest of the vehicle, shall we? Got folder holders on the doors. And so many of these trucks, these pads are always cracked. So to see that in good shape is very, very cool. Very spacious middle bench seat. Got a small ashtray in the door. Looks like it's never been used. Big thud of the doors as they close. Very spacious middle and rear bench seats. These were back when trucks were trucks, honestly. Very spacious. You would have a middle dome light here, but it looks like they're still restoring the truck, so it's not installed right now. You also have ashtrays on the very back armrests of the very back partition seat. And I believe this seat is removable in this particular platform of Silverado. More legroom in the back of this thing than there is in the modern trucks, honestly. Very nice shag carpet. scoot over here. At least I know through the driver's door I can get out. Okay, this side opens. The other one was just not working. Ashtray on this side as well. Very nice. Fuel door with key, locking fuel door. Take a look at the back here. It's got the old barn door style doors. There's a way to open the other partition down here, just like the old GMC vans. I remember those. I'm not going to try and open it though. There's your spare tire. Integrated rear air conditioning climate control up on the ceiling. Then you have a small folding arm for the rear most partition seat. Let it fold down, and it does pop out and come out, so you can have more storage space in the back of the truck as well. Very nice. Power windows and locks on the passenger door. Small folder holder. Silverado inscription on the dash. Now that's cool. The different brochures and manuals for the truck. 1987 General Motors maintenance schedule for Chevrolet light duty trucks. Have an emergency roadside assistance. The Motor Club with a choice. That's the Allstate sticker from probably the late 90s. Very nice Survivor. Well guys, I hope you liked looking at this 1987 Chevrolet Silverado square body. If you did, be sure to like. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to subscribe, as there's a lot more rare vehicles like this to come. Thanks for watching.